Aloha YouTube, it's Doc Rick again, here showing you basically a status update on what I've done to my Springfield XD 9mm. So please don't take this as a full-on review because that's not what it's intended for. When I research my guns, I actually spend a lot of time doing some homework, looking online, going to the gun store, going to the range and renting out the gun. So this video isn't meant to be a full-on review. It's actually just meant to show you what I've done as upgrades to my Springfield XD 4-inch model 9mm. I consider this my primary home defense weapon, my nightstand gun, and I'll show you why. But before that, let's do the safety check. There is my magazine with my home defense, critical defense, Hornady home defense rounds. Empty, barrel, empty, so we are fully safe. So with that, again, not intended to be a full-on review, just to show you what upgrades I've done to my Springfield XD 9mm. Again, this is the 4-inch model. So as a comparison, my Glock 23, Springfield, just to compare the two. I know the lighting's crappy, but wanted to really get this YouTube out there. So comparison between the two. So with that, put the Glock away. So Springfield Armory XD 9mm in the 4-inch model. What I've done is this: added the Hogue slip-on grip. Almost every gun that I've ever owned, I put the Hogue on. So in comparison, when you look at this Hogue with the safety mechanism on the grip for the XD, that has to be engaged. So obviously the sleeve can't go all the way up to the top where it would get in the way of engaging this. And when you compare it to the Glock almost goes to the very top of the, I guess you can call it the beaver tail, but for the Springfield it doesn't go, it barely goes to right below, maybe by a couple of millimeters, but right below the safety. Okay, so Hogue slip-on grip, this is all in black. And then I also added the TLR Streamlight, it's actually the Streamlight TLR-4. So if you looked at my other video, the Glock, I have the TLR-3 weapons light. This is the TLR-4, and the difference is still a 110 lumen weapons light, but it also has the laser. Hopefully you can see that. But so that's the switch. If you look at the TLR-4, there's a switch right here, and that switch, if you go to the left and you do a momentary, there's your laser. Put it to the middle, it's just a light, 110 lumens. And then if you do it to the right, so there's 3 modes. Left, just the laser. Middle, just a flashlight. All the way to the very right, once you engage that, it's the laser and the light. So I don't know if you, I think you can see the laser and the light. And again, because I use this as a primary nightstand gun, home defense, granted, if you hear a bump in the night and I have to use this, my senses typically, you know, if you practice to it and whatnot, you're not going to be fully awake. So having to figure out, I don't have night sights on here in the dark, having to figure out, whereas if I need target acquisition, my thoughts are the laser is going to be enough. But again, everything comes with practice. I'm one of those that I actually subscribe to the thought process that don't rely on things that are either electronic or things that have a battery, but as part of upkeep, cleaning your guns, making sure that, you know, function-wise everything works. You want to make sure that your battery or not your battery, that your light and your laser or whatnot, anything that depends on a battery, you want to make sure to, you know, change those batteries from time to time. So again, this is my Springfield XD 9mm 4-inch model, so it's the service model. I actually have a holster for it as well. I had initial thoughts of carrying this as a CCW. I'm actually going to put it on an application as well, but if and when I do carry this, I'll probably end up taking that weapon sight off, only because it's too big, it's too bulky. Alright, so hopefully you like this video. If you do, just go ahead and make sure to click on that like, the thumbs up. Add some comments if you feel that you like, if you want to. And then also, if you want to subscribe, I'll be adding more videos over time. So again, this is my Springfield XD 9mm in the 4-inch service model with the Hogue slip-on grip. And then also the Streamlight TLR-4. And this is the one that's the light and laser combo. Sorry, I didn't mean to blind you. Alright, so with that, Doc Rick doing the Shaka. Aloha.